Okay. We're back. Let's see. As usual, let me open up my streamy and let's see what we got going on. The thing is, we did have an inversion here, so I was interested in seeing whether we actually retrace and take price towards this CVG here on AUDUSD, but we're looking pretty bullish for now. I did like these equal lows right here as well, but we're looking pretty bullish at this point. I do like these equal lows here on gold as well, but the only problem realistically is that we came off a hourly FVG, but I wouldn't really be worried about that. I do really like the sell side that we got built here, so really seeing the sweep of the sell side would be perfect. Sadly we have an inverse here, but this is very weird to be trading towards that sell side. But yeah, and it's a big ass consolidation, so I would still prefer us sweeping the sell side, so we're gonna see. But yeah, on here on AU, I definitely need to see some structure for me to take the sell. Let's also take a look at Nasdaq though. Where's Nasdaq? Let's take a look. Apparently the chat is working. Okay, I do like this order block right here. I do like this order block, but we're extremely overextended, so we're gonna see. I do like the sell side that we're stacking here. Boom, sweep, and then look for highs. It would be nice, so we're gonna see. But yeah, I would still like these shorts, but it doesn't really look like we're really carrying on the idea. We on euro as well, we do have this premium, but we are inversing here, which is something I don't really like. The thing is that euro did come oops, make this bigger. Euro did come in this hourly FVG where I would expect some shorts to come in, but we're gonna see. They both look like decently well traced to take lower, but we need to see some respect. I would like AU better. It just looks better. We still have the hourly FVG here, the same that we have on euro, and we're reaching a bit of resistance. 4 hours as well. I would have liked to see that new week opening gap get tapped, but it doesn't really need to. So yeah, we're gonna see how we behave here. I would want to see this get inversed for me to take this. So yeah, we're gonna see. We're still pre-New York, and I can say I really like this buy side here. I would prefer it to get swept, so it doesn't really look like very great setups, at least not now. They don't look massively great. So still with this, but I wouldn't really look at any counter trend trade yet. On gold, I would still like to see the sell side getting swept, so probably gold looks the best. AU I do like, but we definitely need to see some structure going, some intent lower to really confirm that we're reaching back into that sell side. We did have a really nice gap respected here, so we're gonna see. Also, one thing I want to do, which is gonna require a lot of work, right? In the past 2 weeks since I lost the account until this point, I want to make them into a YouTube video and shorts. So now, since I haven't done it while I was basically trading and shit like that, I'm gonna have a lot of work to do to be able to recover that. But I do really want it to be, on my channel, as not necessarily, I don't think many people would necessarily find it enjoying, but for me in general, just because it's a pivotal point in my journey, and I would want it to be there, right? When I switched from intraday to scalping, when I lost the 50k account and I switched to scalping, even if things haven't gone necessarily that great until now, yeah, I'm a bit tired, I ain't gonna lie, but it's all good. We're just not really looking like we're very bearish for now. We do have this 50-minute, which would be a decent idea to target that sell side, but we have an hourly FVG, which is our confluence. We either have this is again a retracement trade. We either have a liquidity, and this is a way better trade because we have a hourly FVG and a 50-minute gap. So This is actually decent. The only slightly iffy thing is that we have this, but we did wait buy side, and I'm really confident on us reaching into this, but we have to be a bit careful about this. This actually, again, we can potentially have another trade on gold. Let's see the 1 minute, but I do want to see this inverse here. Potentially have another trade to target the sell side, I would say, and it's a way better trade because we have hourly and we have 50-minute to follow that idea. And again, I'm taking liquidity and unmitigated PIs, so we might have a very similar trade to what we had in London, but a bit better. In this case, I would say we also had this buy sell liquidity sweep, but I would actually say we're more likely to come back into it. So we're gonna see. I do want to see the close here, and I would want to see this consolidation mitigated, and then we get another inversion or some shit like this, and then take it. I'm not sure I want to target this, but it does look like a good potential trade, and we do have this pretty nice buy side. I just want to be careful of intent holding from this consolidation, really. So that's, I'm paying attention here. I do want to see some sort of more structure here. It would be a bit risky to look at this and price then just continues out the consolidation. So I would want to see some more proper structure and a proper switch and structure as well, rather than only order flow here. Because of this consolidation, these are risky, and we see we also have this inversion here. So it is a good potential trade to target this sell side. Really nice sell side here, but I don't want to see intent wear off of this, intent get cleared of this consolidation, basically, because otherwise we might just continue and then come back into the sell side. So yeah, oh okay, euros breaking. Did we reach our inverse? We didn't really reach the inverse, but it's a good break lower, but I wouldn't take it. It's invalid. We haven't reached the inversion, and then not even this. This is also 50-minute here, but yeah, we're probably better off gold or AU. Even if euro looks like it's breaking, I need to wait and see that get taken. And we're still inside that 50-minute inverse, so yeah, not tradable. And this inversion looks a bit iffy. I do like the order block that was formed here, but I will wait for the intention to wear off this this consolidation and see a bit. We have a very similar idea to what we had, and yeah, and we also have these, so I want to see it get cleared first. It's just not a great displacement for now. I prefer really sitting on the bench on this one until I see a bit more structure, I would say. And I want to see a slower reaction and then get some bullish intent, right? Get some bullish intent, then start breaking and then form another inversion. That's when I'm gonna take the shorts, because again, these consolidations are very risky to trade against until you see you're not looking great. GU of course is very bullish, so we don't really want to be trading GU here. Yeah, I do want to see that intent wear off of this consolidation, meaning we get a retracement, and then this would be where I would execute on this. I wouldn't have marketed here. I don't think so. Maybe, I'm not sure, but I still think, yeah, we kind of look like we're just gonna break. Maybe I should have just straight up marketed. I don't know if I'm wrong for yeah, looks good. Probably should have just marketed here. Hesitated a bit too much because of that consolidation, I feel like. Yeah, I think we're just gonna duel towards soul side here. I just hesitated. Realistically, depends. We might still get that, but we're gonna see. If we get that, that would be perfect for me. I don't think it's wrong. I think it's just FOMO kicking in. Because on this general time, I'm not sure though. But it would have been a nice short if I would have marketed here on the close. But we're gonna see if we get that retracement before we reach into soul side. But by the looks of momentum, Unlikely, yeah. Probably should have executed on this. But stuff happens, right? Stuff happens. The idea was good, but I was just too scared of a consolidation. I feel like a very lower time frame consolidation shouldn't have been, yeah. Shouldn't have been scared about this consolidation realistically. But it is what it is, right? Very good short here, possibly. Missed a trade, but it's all good though. I think I was just too, I mean, not really unbased concern, but it's just that it's too lower time frame this liquidity to matter, to this consolidation to matter, to the point where it's liquidity instead of resistance. It's just 1 minute. Yeah, should have marketed on the close below, but it is what it is. I do like how Euro's gonna switch in order flow here, but we gotta see some intent. Sad, bro. This was a clean trade. It would have been over in a couple of minutes, but it is what it is. All right. Sometimes we make mistakes, but there's gonna be opportunities. Just chill. Let's see what we get here. Sad that we missed this, bro. I should have executed really, and already fucking melted in a couple of seconds. But look at this, AU's breaking as well. Kinda how I planned of that, a 50-minute big ass 50-minute inverse to target the sell side. This is a way higher R potential because we can leave price towards here, but I do want to see price retest here for me to take this trade. So let's just make a slight calculation. Advanced stop loss will be above the highs here, which is, yeah. I don't want to see, for some reason I cannot say I really trust this break that much, in a sense. For now, really, I would want to still see order flow switch, but we have this short-term sell side we should be reaching into. I'm sad about this though. It was a really clean scalp. Couple of seconds, but it's all good. We cannot be stuck on the past. Sometimes it happens, we make mistakes, right? I still have to bump my head, bro. I'm scalping, right? I don't know what to consider. There's still a lot of things to be learning, but is the pattern here with this consolidation holding this is really, it's really similar to, it's really similar to gold. Very similar, but this has way more R potential. We can leave it run towards like a 4.5 essentially, but I'm waiting for price to retrace towards this gap, I would say. If we do, oops, if we don't, it's all good though. Towards this, I generally want to see price retrace, so we're gonna see. I wouldn't really take entries here. Would be, this is first TP, second TP. Has a lot of room to go, but yeah. Ooh, this 3-minute is good though. I don't think we have 3-minute on here. We don't. We're gonna wait and see. Patient. I'll try and get the best price if we can. Still want to see price come back into that inversion right there. We have printed this 1 minute gap, which I would like to see inverse, but I'm still waiting to see if price wants to come into that. Just looking to pretty much get the best price here if I can. Being patient. Yeah, let's see behavior here. I don't want to rush into a trade. I do want to see behavior a bit on the candle. The thing is, we don't really have a higher time frame POI though. Euro looks weird. I don't like how Euro looks. We're waiting. We still haven't executed. Yeah, I'm gonna see, but it doesn't look like it's gonna hold though. Price action does look slightly weird. We're probably gonna wait to see if price wants to keep breaking lower. It does look like, see, this is why markets sometimes offer an advantage. And really waiting for confirmation to see candle behavior confirm that you're holding that zone. But yeah, I'm still sad about this though. Still sad about the missed gold trade, but it is what it is. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's gonna hold, so I'm not gonna execute. The thing is, it doesn't have hard time frame confluence. I mean, yeah, we have a 50-minute inverse and we do have a really good POI to target, but we don't really have hard. We do have this hourly, but it's weird. It's slightly weird. It looks like it's disrespecting it, so yeah. Now I'm waiting for some extra confluence for like a break lower or some shit. Ooh, get a strong break here. When I see this get inversed, it's not that clear on Hanko trade, but it's a pretty good reaction. Pretty good reaction with the bodies here, how the bodies respected the top of the inverse, but it's still too early. Okay, now we can actually, so this is pretty good. This is pretty good. Bro, my charge is froze. So first take profit is gonna be these equal lows. Generally this is a high RR trade, but bro, what is happening with this bullshit ass platform, bruh? So boom, now we're getting a way more structure that we're actually switching bearish. This should be a final target, can be a short scalp, can be enough, but yeah, maybe I should have waited for that close though. Yeah, maybe that was stupid. Should have waited for the 1 minute candle to close below. Maybe. I don't even know how much. We have $3 risk on this trade, but yeah, maybe that was stupid. I'm not sure though. No, I still think that I wanted to see a confirmation. We should have waited for the close outside the zone, I think, but it might be fine regardless. Spread also not great, but it's all good. We don't really need to be perfect, but yeah, this is generally the idea. We should at least target these lows, I would say, and generally we should be targeting the high time frame zone, which is a lot more R, which is this 50-minute zone. That's generally where I'm setting my TP. on this 50-minute right here. Let me select the TP. Boom, take profit. Boom. Also want to see $12. Okay, if this is CP, we're gonna make hella bands. But let's see price initiate out of that zone. Nice, that's good. That's good. If we form a strong gap here around this level, I'm considering scaling in and letting price run. Bro, I got filled here. Why I'm still negative? I don't understand. Bruh. It looks like a textbook fractal high to me, at least on towards the center. I would say we're very solid on reaching, and I would say still we should be reaching lower towards this right there, towards that. I do want to see a gap form here, and if the gap forms, I'm gonna scale in. We were smart to wait though for a bit more confluence from price, but that ended up costing us a bit of spread, but it's all good though. So good though. I do want to see that gap form here. We do have this 3-minute gap, but look at how nice the respection looks on this 3-minute here. Very, very, very good. And here I'm gonna consider scaling in. I'm gonna consider limit if I can do it on this. And this time, oops, sell limit, my bad. So sell limit here, a advanced option. Stop loss is gonna be above this high. We don't need more than that. We're gonna do $1. Let's do 1.5 actually, that's fine. And take profit, we're gonna set it later. But now I'm waiting for this 1-minute candle to close here, which is a really, really good sign. I really love seeing this right here. That gap here is really good. That's why I'm limit ordering on it. How much time? Oh, but it's still good. I'm gonna probably mark it if I can. Again, I'm gonna wait for some more confluence on whether we actually want to hold that gap or we don't. We're looking like a strong rejection for now of that 3-minute gap in premium prices. So it's a pretty strong gap though. We're gonna see. What did I want to check? Basically, Trump speaks like 6:15. So we're gonna do stop loss around that area. I really want to see how price behaves if we still hold up that inversion though. It doesn't look like a great reaction of that 3-minute, but I don't think necessarily the 3-minute, does the 3-minute invalidate the trade here? That's kind of my question. I don't think it does. Yeah, bro, I'm in his hole, but it looks like it's getting invalidated of that 3-minute FVG. I would have still equal lows looking good here, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see if this ends up still holding. Probably not by the looks of it. I'm not sure if I should have avoided the trade. I don't think so. Maybe wait. I'm not sure yet, but let's see gold. What is gold doing? Okay, gold might switch bullish, but I do want to see the sellers getting fought off here. Something like this for me to keep going higher here on gold. Yeah, pretty much looks doomed. I think, I'm not sure though. We do have a 50-minute inverse, but we only have one confluence. This is why the trade might be invalid though. This is generally a losing pattern, how we rejected of the sellers here. But we're gonna see. It's not a great reaction. It's probably gonna stop us out on this one. Now I'm not sure about that 3-minute though. Should have I waited for it to get fought off first, or is this overall a troll trade? We do have a pretty nice inversion though, and I would say we have a nice potential of drawing lower. We had a 50-minute AVG, 50-minute inversion, technically lower time frame buy still liquidity getting taken here, and we closing us to be low end, which is decent, but I'm not sure whether yeah, I should have taken it. Yeah, probably should have waited for that 3-minute though. I need to pay attention to 3-minute as well. This is one of the mistakes I keep doing, is the fact that I'm scalping. Now I forget to pay attention to 3-minute, which is an important price point. But we're gonna see. It's not necessarily invalidated though. As long as we hold in that inversion, we're chilling. But yeah, we're getting a bit of resistance because of this, which I'm not sure. We see how we end up holding, because this reaction might have been just the buyers of the 3-minute, but I'm not sure whether I should have waited for them or nah. You get what I mean? So we're gonna see. For me, it really matters is consistency right now, which this, though I think it's a good trade, yes. At least towards this. We do have that 15-minute VG, which might make it riskier, but I'm not sure though. I'm still familiarizing and hitting some bumps with his scalping strategy, which is all good though. But yeah. It's intent, yeah. It's definitely a fight between bearish and bullish. This is a 3-minute average. This is the 1-minute inverse. So we see that this fight here is just up to who really is gonna win. At this point, I would like to see now sellers end up holding this bearish AVG, but I'm not sure though what is gonna happen. I'm always down to learn, as I said. It don't really matter for me necessarily what the outcome of the trade is. Right now, I'm not sure if this, we do have these equal lows. I would still say we should be reaching it to that though. That's a good inspection of the bearish AVG here. I wouldn't scale in now. It's a bit risky because intent is still not it's not fully clear, so I wouldn't be scaling in. I'm just staying calm and watching price. But this is a good start of a bearish leg, definitely. I just want to see it continue. I don't want to see this fractal low getting built. So I would want to see us initiate lower. I would say at least like a short-term scalp towards this sell side should work. But yeah, we're anticipating a trend switch, which is decent confluence. At least I would actually anticipate a retracement. Like if we look at the range overall, for me it looks very likely for price to come here and then from here continue bullish trend. So again, this type of high quality retracement, we do have hourly AVG buy side and end-to-end inverse, so we do have higher time frame confluences actually for this trade. So yeah, we just got a bit of a reaction from that 3-minute AVG, which is maybe something I should pay a bit more attention to, but we're gonna see. Bro, like what is this? Like I don't understand this. It shows me that spread is here and my execution is here. Why am I still negative? Ah, because of commission. Yeah, 40 cents commission. God damn. Yeah, I do want to see still this bearish gap hold. Let me try and remove this zone to make price clear for us. We don't technically have a lower time frame buy side, but we do have a consolidation in previous area of consolidation. But yeah, this looks more like a fractal low on to hold bullish prices rather than bearishness. But let's just wait and be patient to see what price is gonna do. Okay, so now gold came for break-even orders. Okay, makes sense. Now it came for the entry that we were looking at. This is looking like very short of flow actually with this negation. Yeah. Ooh, this is a really good inspection here on the 1 minute. I'm actually considering scaling in of that inspection, but I'm gonna do a small size. Ooh, did we get in proper? Fuck, we didn't get in proper. The candle got had time to form basically, but I did really want to enter off that inspection here before this candle opened. Sadly we didn't necessarily get in time, but it's all good though. I did really like how we rejected here with the 1 minute, so this really shows intent for me that we're gonna initiate lower, but it does still depend upon what price wants to do. For me, I really liked how we behaved there, but sadly we got filled pretty badly. We didn't get to execute before that candle got to form, but yeah, now I'm gonna take a small break and let this run and see what we're gonna do. I generally still have a lot of room for retracement on this trade, a lot of room, a lot of room to keep going lower. So I think I made the chat work. Yeah, apparently I made the chat work. You guys can see the chat right now. So yeah, at this point I'm pretty confident that we reach lower. Whatever happens or the trade happens, we have higher time influence, we have everything we need. But yeah, I do really like that inspection that we got. We sadly got badly filled, but sometimes it happens, right? At least the words that current sales that we should be reaching in. This is more similar to how with intraday trade. That's why I'm also leaving potential for the trade to run way more than I do usually. So we'll see what happens. Oh shit, okay, that's looking really good. That's looking really good for now. Thank you, bro. For now, I'm still gonna be holding, but we gotta wait. We're a lot of profit, pretty substantial for the account, but yeah, I'm still gonna wait and let it run. Because as I said, for me, this trade has a lot of R potential. A lot of R potential on the trade right there. And the fact that we're closing this aggressively, it's very good here. We don't look about profits, we don't care about profits, we only care about decision making. And making the proper decision. Now we're at half R. That's good. At 2 something R. So we're gonna let it run. Sometimes we need to know to let our trades run as well, but I do want to see us close aggressively below that. Especially this gap here, I want to see respected. We want to see what price really does here. Small playlist. I don't want to play a bit of song. Oh, never mind. Let's play some lofi. I don't know how to trim on this though. Hedge position, partial close. Okay, we have a partial close, but I'm still gonna wait on behavior a bit to see if we manage to hold this bearish gap lower. That's what is very important for me here on dictating what are we gonna do next. For me, once I saw that really good rejection here, I kind of knew price is gonna melt. But yeah, now we want to know whether, okay, what price wants to do. Does price want to continue? We know that the trade has high R, so we don't want to close early, but we don't want to be greedy either. So now I'm just waiting for a bit more confluence to see whether this gap ends up holding lower. Euro ended up breaking. See, we reached that inversion that I said on Euro as well. So this had a potential trade here as well on Euro. GEO is reacting as well. So we definitely chose the right pair. We see that AU is the weakest here. So I'm really confident on us reaching, because we have so much space to fill. And this pattern with 1 hour confluence and 50-minute inversion was pretty much very strong confluences that were about to switch that trend, and it looks like very good. But we don't want to be greedy either, so it does depend on really what we choose on doing. Because if you look up price, we did respect that 50-minute here. On the lows we did slightly wicked, but it's still too early to be considering whether, okay, price is gonna hold this 50-minute or not. We see that the candles, the 1-minute candles are really slow, so this is usually indications that we're still gonna hold lower and inverse and continue below the inversion. So we just want to be patient here. This trade has higher potential definitely, but here on close to London lows, and when we reach this 50-minute, if we do, here's where I'm gonna close. Even if you look at price, yeah, it's exactly equilibrium prices for us there. So we want to just be careful and see. This gap is what I'm really paying attention to right now. Whether we want to hold it or not, because we have this internal sell side and we have a 50-minute VG, which might make it for us to hold, but or reverse. But this gap becomes pivotal because this is usually continuation behavior when we see a gap. But yeah, we just want to see what price wants to do here. Now we reach, now it dictates, okay, what are we gonna do next, right? This gap usually on continuation behavior, when we continue, this bearish gap here holds usually. Also 3-minute gap, yeah, it looks like a really good gap that we want to see, and we want to see the sell side get taken as resistance. Support broken, now turned as a resistance, and we want to see price continue lower. It's a good start, but I do want to see in 10 hold. It's a good start, very good start. I don't really want to listen to Lofi. I want to listen to something else. Something more no copyright house, maybe. Now I want to see us leave below that 50-minute AVG or the gray zone. I want to see a bearish gap form around here and us holding lower. That's good. That's a very good start. Very good. Really like how we behave here. This is signaling very strong continuations lower, pretty much. Here where's if we keep on continuing, here's where I'm gonna have my TP for both my positions. That's my final TP. I need to set a TP on this as well. Boom, boom, on both the scaling and the yeah. I do want to see this again hold lower. It's very crucial on the leaving of that 50-minute AVG. Behavior is always extremely important on these zones. That's not a great sign, but it's not bad either. Okay, we ended up still melting lower. That's good. Good start, very good. I mean, here we shouldn't really have resistance. Like, it should be so easy for price to deliver lower here. We should just melt because it's very low resistance delivery. We just have a big ass void, right? Big ass void. You should just very easily, the only area of resistance is gonna be this AVG or actually this. So that's pretty much it. Like, even this gap is low resistance. We should be just consistently melting lower pretty much. We can even leave this run. I think we can leave. I'm gonna try this just for, oh shit, just for the sake of it. Where is this? To leave it towards the high resistance, because I think the gap is actually gonna be an easy way, easy time to get filled. So I'm gonna do this with the TP. I don't think it's greed, because I was looking at price here and realized that this gap is really voided, and where we have a chance of reacting is this. So that's why I left my main TP on the main position is on that AVG, as I said, and I'm gonna leave my scaling run, because we also have a scale on this position. We haven't yet reached London low, so we're still chilling on just melting lower at this point. We just should be just patient on letting price run, because as I said, it's very low resistance. Price should just keep melting. See how the difference is in euro compared to a USD. That's why you always want to choose the weaker pair for your idea, or the pair more suitable for your idea. In our case, AU was more suitable because it was weaker. It had way little resistance. And look at how difference it makes in terms of R. On euro, we maximum would have been at 1 R now, and on we're at 3.5 on AU. So yeah, oh my, almost our TP is almost getting reached. It's crazy. Almost at $10, and one position is pretty crazy. But let's just let it speak for itself, right? And let the trade play out. We probably will rebalance this gap though, or we just keep melting. It depends really. I would say we just keep melting. We probably need some real low effort. Might join you on the next trade you do. Maybe tomorrow, bro, but I would still recommend for you to take your own trades, but if you want to, you want to. I mean, for now it's doing okay, but we're gonna see. Like, one day doesn't really define. Yeah, this has to happen every single day, and I'm not talking about trades like this necessarily. I'm just talking about the decision making and being consistent in execution, because one day like this, it's useless if, for example, for the next 4 days of the week I'm just taking troll trades in a sense. And that's why I wouldn't recommend for you to, at least now, not follow my trades, but we're gonna see, right? For me, I'm really focusing on taking trades like this consistently, right, on a consistent basis. Of course, not every trade is gonna play out this good, but the decision making behind them, right? We also had this I also missed this was a really good trade on gold, but I didn't execute when I should have. We also had this, so for now it's looking good, but I need to keep this consistent. One day doesn't really do much. Thank you, bro, thank you. We're gonna see if we manage to hit that full TP. Let's see on the rebalance here, what are we gonna do? London lows is still intact, so we're definitely gonna, very high chance we still get the move lower of this gap right here. But yeah, because see, London lows are still intact, so we should be likely taking it, very likely to be taking it. At least in my eyes, this gap should hold towards our first TP, right? At this point, we're definitely break even though. Oh shit, that's a very good reaction. Very good start. In times like this, when we're very low resistance, we're really gonna do very low effort rebalances, meaning rebalancing just the most recent FVG. Like in here, like in here. That's how usually it works. We're just rebalancing really low effort FVGs because we don't have reason to make deep pullbacks. It's very tempting, right? When you're in this much profit, it's very like emotionally, you get emotions. You get emotions on wanting to close, but I think like closing here is just unbiased. I mean, with no realistic reason, in my opinion at least. Like, gotta still stay focused on the process and on why should I close the trade, should I not close the trade, right? For me, we should probably still get at least one small move towards to finalize that TP, and after that, yeah, I will close. Yeah, this is an unreasoned close, especially since London lows is intact. We're at least gonna dwell into these London lows here. As that's what I would say at least, but yeah, it's not comfortable to go through retraces, but yeah, we're gonna see what price does here. You're just gonna be patient and stoic. That's what matters. So I'm gonna let the trade run, because really now when we're close to take profit, it's usually where I start getting emotional, and I most of the times close early, and I don't want to do that, but I always start sweating. I always start, you know, getting these emotions when I'm close to TP. So at this point, it's probably just better to step off the chart, like price do its thing. Do not think about profit, do not look at profit, just look at price. For me, it's still very likely to look here, but the emotions are not going to stop no matter really what I think about the trade. Oh, that's pretty crazy. Here, what is commission? It's 0.40 and 0.60. So I think, what is that for one, what is this one, not micro lot, mini lot is 40. So you say for one is 70. Oh yeah, but yeah, it's a pretty big cut considering the size of the account. It's a pretty big cut, to be honest, which means it's $7 for one lot. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Here it's $4. Yeah, on funded next it was $3 per lot, which is decent. But yeah, I'm gonna let it run because I'm getting emotional. I always start sweating and shit. Gold is on icy markets. Oh yeah. I mean, long term they stack, to be honest. But if your trades are good on a consistent basis, yeah. But they still caught a pretty big portion of your size or your position. So let's see us initiate lower with momentum. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of doubting the trade when we were here, but I just decided to trust it. So now I do want to see intent lower because we are at London lows. So yeah, we have to be careful at these London lows though. But look at the 50 minute, it's kind of crazy how strong we reacted. But yeah, I do want to see some continuation behavior below these London lows here. That's not great, but it's still too early to really be thinking about much. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go out for a smoke just to chill and yeah, kind of detach a bit. Cause yeah, this I'm always getting emotional when I'm close. But see, and now it ends up fucking melting. So let me do. How long you been trading, bro? I forgot to ask you. How long you been trading? That's not a good rejection. I was looking at my phone. I don't like this. Oh fuck, I don't like this. I'm gonna close my main soon. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this wick. Yeah, I'm just gonna close. Probably gonna, I'm not sure if I wanna fully close though. This is a very strong rejection of London lows. This is not good. Probably gonna leave the scaling though. So we banged a $7. We could have secured more, but still down to let it run. So yeah, one I close around here though at a 3 point something, and we're leaving the runner run. That's, we're probably gonna go break even on it and just let it run. Maybe it's an emotional close, I'm not sure. It might be an emotional close, but at this point we'll let it break run. Might be emotional, but I don't like how we rejected here and how we see a 1 minute gap higher. So yeah, close one on the reaction higher. It doesn't look good. First of all, these are signs. I think my targeting was wrong from the start. I should have targeted London lows here instead of that 50-minute VG. Maybe the runner, I'm still gonna let run. Definitely still letting the runner go. But generally, I don't really want to be in retracements. Maybe I'm wrong for that, but the runner is at break even. I don't really care that much about this size, and now we're just letting it run. I'm probably gonna play a bit, to be honest. We might just come for the retest here, but it's just too risky. I always knew, oh my bad, I always knew intuitively since I started the trade. I said now watch price not reach this 50-minute and reverse upon, and we did react off London lows. I don't know if this is gonna be long term, but I did secure on this bullish candle. When I saw these two gaps print, I did close my full position, which was like $7, which is pretty good. It's not bad at all. I closed probably around here out of 3R. Would have gotten a better close if I just targeted London lows from the start, but it's still all good though. We still have the runner going, and that's at break even. This is the position I'm just gonna leave run towards, I don't know, my final, which my final final draw is this highly resistant area, I would say. So we're pretty much done for the day, right? We're risk free. We're probably gonna retest this. We're probably still gonna hold, but don't really want to go through a retracement for another, I don't know, 1 hour. Don't really want to do that. usually at least. So yeah, we had a pretty W day. We had a pretty W day. I missed this. This was a decent trade, but I did take this in London, and now with this is a pretty crazy trade. I guess this is the power of when you're trading with higher time frame. We're taking 1 minute entries. You can get pretty crazy R on your trades. Or I could have maybe trimmed here on this reaction and still let a big portion of my position run, but to be honest, I just want to ensure consistency at this point rather than stretching and trying to see if those high R trades play out. I still want to really ensure consistency, and for me, like, come on, 3R, like, are you serious? 3R is more than enough on this candle I closed, and we still have the runner, so if price wants to hit, we're probably gonna still make another decent amount of money. We're gonna see after the trade is over, but yeah, always I get emotional when price is close to TP. I always get emotional. That's kind of the bad part about, yeah, myself in general. I get emotional every time I'm close to TP, but I don't think this necessarily was an emotional close. This, I didn't like this rejection of London lows. Very dangerous, but we might have just retraced deeper and then continue lower. So it's about really, I would say, slightly highly relevant, but I don't, yeah, probably should have still left it run, but it's all good though. It's all good though. This was main TP. I think on the runner, this is main TP. Around here at a pretty big R. Like 6, 7. Probably should have still let it run though, because it's very voided price action. What are the chances of us reversing of London low like this? Pretty small. I would still say we should be probably feeling this coming towards this and feeling this big ass void in price because it's low resistance, but it depends. Now if we start forming bullish structure from here, it's, yeah, here maybe I should have closed. That would have been a better time to close, I think. But here when we get that extra confluence, and then if we see price supporting higher, that would have been that would have been a better close, but I'm still fine. Like, for me, it's still a fine outcome. Could have been slightly better, but yeah, still all good. We're still letting it run. We now, even though we hold my whole bullish structure, we might come for this and then hold lower. So yeah, price has to retrace, of course, but yeah, we're gonna see. I'm actually gonna play. I'm still gonna let the stream run, but I want to play some Call of Duty. I'm not gonna lie. I still go over the trade and what's happening. I'm not sure yet. Here I would say still pre-void. We should probably still fill. Yeah, I think here we should not have gotten scared of reversals because we're really fucking voided. We don't really have structure anywhere. And also I want to do one thing. Let me copy my chat from my first screen and put it here. Okay, so you guys can see the chat if you guys are interested. I don't know if it's a cool thing to have chat like this, but it's pretty hard to see. Actually, it's pretty hard to see. I should probably make it smaller though, in it. Should probably make it like this. Yeah, I think that's way better. And kind of copy it. Let me delete it from here and copy it and put it here, but it didn't really work. But yeah, I'm just gonna make it smaller, and yeah, we should probably still be chilling. It looks like, yeah, we're probably still. So this here, me being a bit more patient to actually close. Here we see buyers got rejected, so I would have ended up letting price run, but it's all good though. It's all good. Like, you cannot expect yourself to be perfect, but yeah, cannot expect yourself to be perfect. Yeah, I'm just gonna play some Warzone. To be honest, I'm just gonna chill. I don't want to say I relax or shit like that, but today I haven't really relaxed, and since the session is over, of course I'm not gonna be trading from now on. I'm not gonna force any other trades. I just prefer to take the time off now and then start doing some work on the other shit. Gonna journal the trade once the trade is over, and yeah, I want to play because today I haven't really played. I've been editing earlier, so it's all good. Sometimes you need time off. You should not be worried about that shit. I don't really see chat. That's the kind of bad part. I don't really see chat, but it's all good. So full position closed at a 3R here. Now we just have it in runner. So maybe I'm gonna type that full. So main closed had 3R, runner left, runner open, open, runner open. I think that would maybe clarify. Always scared of retracements. This is one, yeah, see. If I would have been patient, it's very likely that still main TP would have gotten hit though. Should that, it's scary, bro. It's scary. It's scary. You don't want to go through retracement. That's probably one thing that I always go through. I don't want to go through retracement. Don't want to wait. It's uncertain, you know. Yeah, it's something that, yeah, here would have been where now I should have waited to see, okay, are we holding a bullish gap? If we are, then I would have closed the main position. Otherwise, one gap higher doesn't really mean much unless it gets supported, if that makes sense. Unless it gets supported by price, it doesn't really mean much. And right now it's not getting supported by price, so yeah, this was a good trade. Why this trade runs so much is because of higher time frame behind the trade. Earlier in London we took a retracement trade. That's why it only was 2R and very strict take profit. But this trade is a main trade and it has high time frame behind it. But yeah, I closed early as usual, but I really need to fix that mistake. Like, it's stupid, so yeah. But it's all good though. I'm still fine with the outcome of the trade. It's very hard not to get emotional and not be scared of retracements, to be honest. When you're in such high R, I think that's what really fucks with my mindset. It's something I really need to work on the long term, because it really fucks with my mindset when you're in this high R and when you see price melting like this. You don't want to give profit back to the market, and that can end up to a lot of premature closes in a sense. So yeah, I'm just playing some Warzone and I'm gonna let the trade run. I'm still gonna talk. I don't have, right at this point, it really doesn't require my full attention, the trade, because it's only a runner left, so there's not much worry about it though. We look like we're holding that red inverse. We're probably still gonna hold lower though. I also want to do one thing, is remove this alert because it's useless now. Because we already closed the main position. So yeah, it's probably still gonna hold though, considering the context of price. Bro, leave me alone, bro. Like, come on, you fucking bitch ass, man. This Christ deserves to get ran by a truck and die in pain. Doesn't let me get my load up. Fuck you, bitch. Bitch ass boy. You didn't wanna let me get my load down, bruh. Why, bruh? Now realizing it's still very likely still gonna hold lower, but it's all good though. We cannot be stuck on what we could have done better, of course. Keep in mind for the next time if it's a mistake, but never really get stuck into that like long term, because that really fucks with your mindset and it's pointless. It's pointless being stuck in the past, right? We still gotta look at the positive part of this trade, which was we still fucking secured a big ass bang on this trade. Bro, why you keep moving, bruh? No, I died. Oh my fucking god, a bot killed me. It's crazy work. Oh my god, I'm so fucking stupid sometimes. Just got killed by a bot, it's crazy. But yeah, now it's looking it's kind of in the middle. It looks a bit bullish. We keep rejecting of the London low, which is usually a bullish sign, but we do lack a bit of movement behind that bullish move if you look at price right now. So yeah, doesn't look necessarily concerning, I would say. I don't know if you can hear my game. If you can hear my game, I'm sorry, but can't really do much right now. I would like to potentially have like a way to show the trade and show my gameplay, so show both in a sense, but I have no idea how to do that right now. That would be actually really nice. I'm gonna try and do it after this game. That would be kind of nice. You can like a split screen where you can see my game and you can also see you see my game and you can also see the trade. What I want to check is, am I still open on the trade? Yes. So that's all I wanted to see. Let's go farm some bots. PW day, but again, you know what it matters in this point? Not getting cocky about this. Just not losing focus on consistency from this, because it happened a lot of time. I get cocky, I forget about what got me into this place in the first time, which was, yeah, really being consistent. Oops, where do you shoot, bitch ass boy? Where you at, bitch ass boy? Bro, how are you not there, man? It doesn't look like it's gonna hold bullish moment. It looks just like it's just temporary, very slow orders. It's not gonna look like it's gonna hold long term. It's probably still gonna hold bearish. We just lacked a bit of patience. We definitely lacked a bit of patience. How am I not getting this thing with this? Because yeah, the trade is very likely still gonna hold towards our main TP, but yeah, sometimes you get emotional apparently, even on small accounts, which is kinda embarrassing. If you ask me, it's a bit embarrassing, but what can you do really? But we have Trump speaks at 2 hours from now, I'm pretty sure. We have Trumping speaking. Yeah, I'm gonna try that cool thing. I'm gonna see if I can do that shit and have the thing open and have my game open as well. That would be really cool. Where you at, pussies? Pussies? Where you at, bitches? Where's the shop, bruh? Let's see where the bitch is at. Oh, 2 people here. Where you at, boy? Bro, I'm missing a bot so hard. Bot Slayer, professional bot slayer. That's my name. Where you at, pussy ass boy? Where's this bro? How am I? Oh, okay, now I made the skin. I was wondering what the fuck. Professional bot slayer. Yeah, I really need to work on that shit closing early, because it's embarrassing that the issue persists on a fucking small account as well. Because I know, okay, bias is good. That is good, I should hold. But I always don't want to go through retracements. And because I don't want to go through retracements, I end up closing the trade, which is some bullshit, man. Like, come on, bruh. That's some bullshit. Because I mean, it depends, right? What do you want to go through? You want to be done for the day as fast as possible, or you want to make the most amount of money you can make? That's kind of perspective. It depends what you really want. Oh my god, I knocked that shit. I knocked him, bruh. Knocked his ass. Where you bitchy 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 ooh. So la la la. Oh. Drop. This is funny. Playing on bots is funny. Cause all the brain dead bots are present. Playing with a pistol is gang shit. Is gang shitty. Gang shitty. Let's see. Is the trade gonna keep going or not? Probably will. Still lack a bit of momentum on that bearish price, like lower. Still lack slight momentum, not very strong, but probably still gonna go. We don't really care about the runner that much. But we're pretty much done for the day. We're not really gonna do much. We're not gonna take any trade. Like, bruh, I don't understand why would you want to take any trades at this point after such a banger trade. We'll be just brain dead. Sometimes I don't even know if maybe when I was a beginner, but now when I hit a banger trade, it's just kind of automatic to not trade. Like, I don't understand why would you want to trade more than after you have like a huge banger like this. There are some people that struggle with this, but I don't know. For me, this was an issue I solved. It was solved a bit more natural. I would say just naturally solved itself, but closing early, not really. Bro, fuck you, bruh. Are my people gonna race me? Bro, please. Please raising me. Please, bro, please. The zone is closing, bro. Oh my god, that's gonna be close. But we still survived. Gangy. Yeah, so taking that London, it looks like it's taking that London low as resistance right now. So that's good. What is it? Bro, I killed it with the fucking katanas, bro. Are you crazy? Almost killed the second guy as well. Fucking banger. Yeah, but close early, yes. As usual, I need to fix that shit, bro. I cannot keep closing early. It's such a bad habit that I need to get rid of. Even on a small account, it's fucking embarrassing to close early. But if you think in the perspective of, okay, you have things to do, you don't want to sit and watch your trade, you really have some things to do in terms of, okay, you're busy and you have to get on with trading quick, that would be fine closing like that. But closing early when you don't have anything important, you don't have a reason of wanting to be done for the day fast, I think it would just be stupid. So let me try and make that shit. Let's see if I can make it. So I want to do add gaming plus trading. I want to see if I can make it work. I'm gonna paste the chat again, make it smaller. Boom. I do want to add display capture. I think I want to add, okay, but it's probably gonna lose aspect ratio though, isn't it? Can I make it like it's gonna definitely lose aspect ratio, which I'm not necessarily sure I want to do. Let me think about this. Let me add display capture, not image, media source, video window capture. Okay, trading review. Okay, oops. Okay, so we do have both of the scenes, right? I just don't know how to do it so you guys can see both in a sense. Only if I fuck ratio up. That's pretty much the only way I can do this. There was a shortcut to clip an image. Oh, wait, I have an idea, but I need to ask ChatGPT about this. How do I clip or make visible only a portion of my display in OBS? Crop, alt key, alt. Oops. Oh shit, that's cool. That's cool as fuck. Okay, so we have like, oh yeah, that's cool, bro. That's cool. So I can actually wait. That's cool as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. Can actually see the trade at the top of my screen, and then I can also do a thing, but I don't know if I want to do it in a sense of highlighting my profit. I think that's actually pretty fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie. Like gaming, and you guys can see the trade that we're in. That's pretty fucking cool. It's pretty cool, but we can do some adjustments here. But we have still a lot to go for. It doesn't. Oh yeah. Oops, I moved my trading view. I probably don't. I can't really move my trading view probably. But that's cool, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty fucking cool. And you can see like the live market printed. Let me see, cause I'm also looking at my phone right now. Yeah, that's cool as fuck. Oh, but I should have also added this. That's cool. That's really cool. I really doubted the trade at first. That's crazy. But yeah, I think this is cool. I don't know if anyone's watching really right now. Oh, I should have added the chat as well. But oh, but the chat is added. But somehow, okay, now I know. That's better. But there is a lot of things to the left side of the screen, so I'm not sure I wanna really leave chat here. Okay, maybe make it smaller. In a sense like this. Okay, that's actually pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie. We can also actually see the trade as well. I would have liked to kind of show the profits as well, but it's not like profits really matter on a fucking $2 runner. But yeah, this shit is cool, I'm not gonna lie. Shit is pretty cool. It's kind of weird, right? How once I start being focused on consistency, I start taking good trades. Once my focus slips and I start focusing on the results, I start taking dog shit trades. But it's always like this. It's always like this. When you're relentlessly focused on consistency and on the process, that's when your results start being good. When you're not, it's the opposite. It doesn't even surprise me at this point, to be honest. What is this, a recon? Okay, there's a trick here. If you guys play Warzone, I'm gonna show you a trick. Probably a lot of people are aware already of it, but you come here, you drop here, you take this card, Perseus, and you just leave. That's the trick. You just leave, you take this shit right here, the fastest way you can get a loadout, and you just keep on going. Oh look, that's a bot. There's 3 fucking bots there. And you just go like this. Let's hope this time there's no players here and killing me. And then you just come here, boom, put this, take this loadout, boom, and that's it. You got a loadout in like 1 minute. That's the cheat code, bro. And you get money as well, so big cheat code. I should have also keep my chat open. Right now I don't have a way of really seeing my chat, only on my phone, but where are the bots? I think that's a player actually. Yeah, that's a player by move. Bro, what the fuck was that? Well, this weapon is dog shit and I have to farm it. Yeah, these are players. I need to run the fuck out of here or I'm gonna die. Because I'm alone. My squad is in the deck. Oh shit. Oh, he didn't see me. Let me go, Bro, I hate this shit. Why are there always players here, bro? I just want to take my loadout and farm bots. That's all I want to do. Am I asking for too much in this world? Now I cannot go there. I can keep going, but I'm gonna die over and over and over and over again. I'm gonna keep my stream open on my phone. I used to play zombies maps only. Really? That's cool. Zombies is pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Zombies is cool. But yeah, look at this. There are people. Oh my fucking god. There are people there. I need to just turn back at this point. Leave me alone, bruh. Leave me alone, bruh. Leave me fucking alone, bruh. Oh my god, that shit was close. They're still shooting. Pussy ass bitches. Nah, fuck me. That's so annoying, bro. When people are there to cock block me taking my loadout, I just want to farm my weapons. And I also had money, but it's kind of sad. Let's see if I can get some money. See if we can get some money. We probably can off these chests to get a loadie. But my team is broke as well. See, this is what happens when you're not a trader. They're all broke. Meanwhile, me being broke as a trader. Roasting muscle. Oh, we have for a loadie. Let's go. We have for a loadie. We can farm bots. We can farm bots. Oh, such a old tanky. Tanky, bro. Let me farm some bots. The most shit fucking loadout with a fucking auto sniper and a bullshit ass goofy ass pistol. Most bullshit ass loadout. I think these are players also, but let me show them the power of my loadout. They should be scared of this. Should be scared, bro. You should be scared, bro. Look, oh. Bro, I couldn't even fucking react, man. I want bots. I don't want players. I want bots, man. What is this guy do? What the fuck? There's a place underwater, really. That's kind of crazy, though. Oh, look at this guy's skin, bro. Sheesh. This guy's skin is crazy. They should be afraid of the power of my loadout. The most dog shit. And look, there's a player there. I'm just gonna go on the other side, to be honest. I need bots. I haven't seen one bot all game. I've seen one, actually. The one that I killed there. So now Resurgence is on bots as well. We keep rejecting of the London low, but I don't think the trade is over. I think we're just stalling for liquidity to just inject some volatility in the market. I did so much. Where's... They should be scared of my loadout. Most dog shit fucking weapon, bro. Bro, where you at? Where you at? Oh. That bots just be fucking sitting on their bellies. Just go prone. Look how many bots are here. It was the best decision to come here, bro. Look at these. Epic fights. Top 10 epic anime fights. Oh, there's one more, okay. Dog shit fucking weapon. I hate these weapons, bro. The auto bullshit, however they're called. Semi-auto snipers? How the fuck are they called? I don't know why am I lagging a bit, but oh, hi bro, what's good, bro? He just liked how beautiful I am. He just suicided. Let's go get a UAV, see where other bots are. Oh, there's an airstrike. Let's go chase some bots. There were players here last time, but trust in the process. Where's this guy? Oh, I think that maybe that was a player. I'm not sure. One is in the bro. Bots are so stupid, bro. They're just random. They're doing such random shit, bro. It's so fucking random. Let's see. We need to hunt bots. I'm a professional bot hunter. Professional bot hunter, but it sounds weird. Professional ass hunter. Oh, that's a player actually. Not in that sense of ass, but in the sense of bots, bro. I don't know. Girls, I don't know. I am scared. Well, I don't know if there actually are people that are scared of girls in a sense. I think I was like that when maybe I was young. Oh, look at this guy. He's sitting on his belly. But girls at the end of the day are just humans, bro. They're not anything different than us. They're just humans. I don't think you should ever be scared of talking to another human. Like, but I used to be like that, just overthink. Like, oh my god, I used to overthink so hard. Cause I was not over sexualizing, but really putting them on a pedestal. But they're just fucking humans. You don't need to do something special to get pussy. In a sense, you just need to be yourself. If the girl likes you, she's gonna like you. That's it. I used to overthink it so much. Oh, what is the best pickup line that I should make? How should I approach? I was overthinking. Oh, look, that's the guy as far away. Where the fuck is that guy, bruh? That's far as fuck, bro. Ah, but that, oh shit, there's like a lot of squads there, but I can't see. Oh my god, that's all the people left already, bro. No, bro, already. Do you guys like this? I don't know if anyone's watching like this, but do you guys like seeing content like this? I feel like, I don't know, some people might not, but I do enjoy playing sometimes. Where's the rope? Okay, it's here. And at least you can still see the trade. Is just kind of pointless to just really sit there, and especially after securing the big portion of the position, it's just kind of pointless to really sit there and watch every single move. Where's this guy? He's in this house though. Bullshit ass, goofy ass weapon, bro. This weapon is so dog shit, bro. Oh, I broke his armor. Congratulations. I did something useful with this weapon. Oh, bro, let me kill them, bro. Let me kill them. The best, most useful weapon. This guy's gonna push, isn't he? Where you at, pussy ass boy? Oh shit, these guys are watching me. It's probably better not to peek that shit. Where there was one bitch ass boy right under me, but he ran away. Bitch ass boy. The trade is still looking like it's probably gonna raid that buy sell liquidity and still continue, but see, this is kind of what I mean and why I closed. It doesn't mean that the trade is not gonna work, it's just gonna take so much more time to print, and it's just sometimes it is just stressful to, oh look, to sit there and wait. We need to push, bro. Oh my god, they have zone, which is not entirely good, but what are, probably should change my weapons for end game, because we're probably gonna be losing this shit if I don't, but we're gonna be, man, until our final breath. Dog shit weapon. Oh shit. Oh shit. Where is this guy? Oh, look. I want to knife him, but I don't know. Oh. I'm so useless. I don't know why I always want to knife people in end game. But I think we farmed the weapon. That's all that matters. I'm not really playing to win. I'm just playing to farm my weapon. Okay, so let's look at the trade a bit. Probably like this. Yeah. We have this buy sell liquidity sweep. This would be really great. See a sweep here. See a sweep come into this 50-minute VG retest. See here, retest that shit. Also, yeah, this is a really good area to continue trend lower. Very fucking good area. We can even potentially take another trade if we actually sweep this buy side here, retap this 50-minute VG, and then continue probably towards actually this Asian high here, which is my final target for the runner. Actually, is that Asian high, or we can just leave right now. But this is generally where my TP is. I don't know if I fucked this up, but I think something like this. Now it's I can really see it's weird in a sense. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. I think it's okay. I'm just gonna play slightly more games. I'm not gonna sit a lot. I'm gonna play one more game of Call of Duty. Oh, we need really one more thing to do it, and then I'm gonna play a game of League, and then I'm gonna journal and start editing. I have so much editing to do, bro. And post some shorts. Like, it's really easy, bro. Like, I thought I was overthinking making shorts so hard, but all you have to do, I always record my streams, right, and all I have to do is just clip the parts, make them into a short, and post the fucking video. Like, it's not taking a lot of time to do. So this is probably the only game I'm gonna play. Maybe play a game of League. This is pretty much gonna be our time off for today. I'm probably gonna work for the rest of the day, so realistically this is my only time off. But I don't even want to play, actually. I don't want to play anymore. I don't want to play Call of Duty, I mean, but yeah, we're gonna see. It still looks a bit weird here. Maybe we put it, I don't know, it's still weird, isn't it? Or is it? Maybe, I don't know where to put this chat. I cannot really, I think top right on this screen is fine. On the second screen and gaming, yeah, probably like this. But yeah, we're gonna keep it here for now. We're really wait, maybe we get a rescaling, but I will do like small size here of this buy sell liquidity sweep, because it's even more valid now to be taking shorts, right? Because we respected him. This is beautiful price action, bro. This is what I love about trading, bro. Like, when we get price action like this, 50-minute buy sell liquidity, no, so hourly FVG, buy sell liquidity rated, 50-minute inverse, respect the 50-minute inverse, boom, break lower from a 50-minute gap overlapping with a 50-minute inverse. That's just too perfect, to be honest, and we can actually rescaling on this. I don't know if I want to do big rescalings, but I'm gonna consider it at least. let's see that buy side liquidity. We might actually have a good fucking re-entry. I'm not sure if I want to take it. Even if I will take it, it's gonna be really low risk. So now it's understandable why I close, right? You don't really want to be caught in these long ass fucking retracement, this long ass ping pong of price. It's just very emotionally draining. No matter how profitable you are, if you sit and watch the chart, it's gonna be really emotional draining. So all I'm gonna play is, the universe is kind of signaling that maybe I should take a rescale in. So we're gonna wait here, but I'm still gonna play a league game though. We have to be careful, and I have to edit, bro. I have 2 weeks of editing to catch up on, bro. But it's all good. We need a little break, you know what I mean? We need like 1 hour, 2 hours of little break per day. That's all good. Don't be worrying about that shit, gangy. But let's see if we actually get it good. Yeah, for me this looks very, very good. I'm continuing lower. I'm not gonna lie, I don't see any fucking reasons why we would not continue. We're still floating around. Oh my god, we're so fucking rich, baby. We're rich. $2, bro. We're rich. I mean, in 2 years from now, this is gonna be 200. In 3 years from now, this is gonna be 2,000. Think about that, gangy. Bro, I'm so brain dead sometimes, bro. I'm so brain dead, bro. But that's just who I am. So if you like me, you're gonna watch my videos for who I am. Braindead.com. That's my name. That's who I am. One of my first subscriber. My first subscriber ever, my first supporter typed, "I need a signal, bro." Bro, I mean, you can follow my trades, but okay, I might start giving signals, but I will not, in a sense, I will not charge. I don't know if I want to give signals. I want to encourage people to trade on their own. It's not that I am gatekeeping my strategy, or because I'm always live streaming, right? So if I ever gonna start catching these trades on a consistent basis, you can catch them with me on every single stream. I'm not gonna gatekeep whatsoever, but I just encourage you guys to trade on your own. Until now, I haven't really been consistent, but I'm still confident that as long as I keep focusing on being consistent, I'm gonna catch trades like this on a consistent basis. Oh, I did show that. Okay, so which one do we play, Kane, or do we play Swain? Let's play some Swain actually, but what is more fun? We already are full AD, so we're gonna play some Swainer with Ghost. We play one league game, then after this league game, I'm gonna start. I don't even know what did I say I'm gonna do. First, we're gonna see if we can scale in this position. If we get a proper scale in, then I don't even know. I'm probably gonna start editing, to be honest. Like 2 weeks, bro. It's gonna be a lot of fucking work, bro. But it's all good though. It's all good though, and yeah. I want to see one thing. 3 hours in 20 minutes is crazy. Yeah, this is why I love scalping. Okay, it reached our alert. So from here on, we really have to be watching that shit. If price gives a proper entry, bruh, wanna see? Okay, it's so hard to manage this many windows. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so we're gonna watch for another entry here. If we react of that 50-minute, we're gonna rescale in with a decent sizing. I don't really want to overdo it, but it's just too good. It's too good of an opportunity. Do you see my league game? You don't? Why? Oh, you do. Okay, so that's all I wanted to see. Now we can go back. Bro, where you going, bro? Where you going, bro? No way he took my kill, bro. Oh. Bro, why you think my kill me? If we inverse this, I'm really not gonna care about league. I probably should be a bit more focused on trading, but I'm gonna look at it more than league actually. It's all good. Oh shit. I want to stop the recalls. Fuck, I couldn't stop the recalls. Bitch ass boy, come here. If we inverse that, am taking it straight out the bat? Bruh, come on, bruh. I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead. Tank for me, Poppy. Oh, I'm fuck. Okay, it's not looking like it's reacting bearish, but yeah, our scaling is on break even for now, so we're chilling. I don't really care for it, like a $2. Maybe should have trimmed it slightly, but I'm not sure. Where the fuck do I have Yasuo, bro? Yasuo is the most fucking useless champ on Earth. Where the fuck do you even say that shit in English? Earth. That was the very cringe joke. I'm sorry if you were watching this and had to hear that cringe ass joke. But yeah, sometimes I'm retarded. I can't control it. Bro, these guys are destroying us, bro. Bitch ass boy. Oh, we have Windwall. We're saved. There. We can't fucking lane, bro. Why am I even playing? I would have preferred to still watch trading, but at this point we're gonna pretend that I'm not playing and we're watching trading. It's looking like it's reacting bullish for I'm dead. Oh, that was a good E. What the fuck are you even supposed to build on this dog shit champion? Look like we're holding bullish, so we might have actually took that London low as main target, so maybe my close wasn't stupid. Maybe I always knew something that you guys don't know. Bro, get the fuck out of here, bitch ass boy. It doesn't mean it's not gonna hold, but help me. Bro, we can't do shit, bro, in this lane. Oopsies. Oh, player is FK. Please FF actually. Oh my god, we're saved of pain and misery. I still died though. Okay, so it's better off like this. I didn't want to play anyways. Still, I really like that AVG that we have, that 50-minute AVG. Let me move like this. Probably make it like this because it's really confusing, but I still really like this 50-minute AVG, but it's not forbidden for us to be bullish from here. It's not forbidden, but it would be really weird to just take London low as our main target. It would be a bit weird, but you never know, right? You never actually know how much we're floating. $1. Oh no, please. We might come for this break-even area, or we might just hold this right here. It does depend on how we behave in the next, I don't know. It does depend on whether we hold this 50-minute AVG. We have this, which is a very good area at the top of the 50-minute AVG. This green zone is our 50-minute inverse that I would want to see us to hold. Oh, gold ended up printing hella bullish. I was kind of expecting this. There was some decent opportunities here. Even this could have been, but very likely to get swept here actually. Let's see euro. Yeah, euro broke lower, but it's still, yes, kind of ended up printing about the same. And this could have been an entry here. The same, pretty much the same idea of that 50-minute inverse. The same idea. I would have probably drawn towards these lows and target that low. Realistically, I would have probably taken something like this, but it would have been really small R actually. So we're still chilling. GU ended up being bullish of, I don't know what this zone is, but we're gonna see. I do want to see how we behave. Yeah, on the top of order we're break even, so we'll see. For me, I still see continuations though, but we might come for break even areas. This is very, very relevant, but or this consolidation, but sadly we got a pretty bad fill on the scaling, and yeah, we might come exactly for this AVG, or we might hold from here. I would say we actually hold from here. It's a bit more likely, and yeah, a bit more likely to hold rather than go so far for those break-even orders. But I need signal, bro. Yeah. I need signal, bro, please. I need signal, please, man. Please, man. Give me some signal, man. It's funny, though. Let's see. But this was a very clean setup. No matter what the outcome is, we still secured a pretty much bag. It doesn't, like, again, it doesn't really matter about the bag that we secured. It matters about the consistency and the trade. We already secured that consistency by closing at a 3R. Now we have a runner. Now I really want to see if we hold up bearish from here. I don't want to remove. Oh my god, life is so much better without that shit order. I can see charts clearly now. I want to see on how we break here. This can be our second idea or a second scaling to target these equal lows. These are actually very nice equal lows here. But see what I mean? If we wouldn't have closed our main position around here, we would have been stuck basically in the position for another 1 hour. For scalping, that's a lot of time because we got 3R in 20 minutes. So we don't really want to be being stuck in trades like this. Euros still breaking lower. Interesting. So I would want to see here that lower high start forming and start breaking lower with a very strong displacement. This can be a really good scaling for us. This looks really good, and I'm down to take it if it looks good. Right, if it looks good, I'm down to take another scaling because, as I said, it looks really good higher time frame. We still have another valid setup, so it's valid. It's not just randomly scaling in. It's a very valid setup because of the 50-minute gap that we printed, and the 50-minute inverse is basically perfect trend continuation towards overall filling that gap. So we just want to be a bit patient to see how price really behaves here. This can be a pretty short idea. It doesn't need to be long. We're just looking to target these equal lows or this AVG, but yeah, let's see. I like how the bars got rejected here on this candle, but I still, you get what I mean, want to see some proper displacement below this, because now we're kind of waking it. But again, the scaling is good. This is not FOMO. This is a very good scaling where it's not basically any emotion, because I'm pretty much done for the day. But if a really good opportunity keeps showing up, I'm not gonna hesitate on scaling in. On the other pairs, I'm not really looking to be trading. Euro also really nice fill swing here with that inverse here that we actually retested, and then we had a really nice buy side liquidity raid. We trapped. I used to get trapped so many times when trading before my POI gets hit. Our POI is this red POI. I would do something like this, get swept, and then this happens. But yeah, probably could have also took the trade here on the first inversion. It would have been a bit risky because of this probably would have been the safer spot, but the idea would have been pretty small, right? Very risky stop loss. If we would have caught it at the top here, it would have been way better and way better R, but it would have been also riskier to take. So we gotta see. I don't want to see if now we hold. So as long, all I really care about is this red zone. If we start failing now, that would be muy caliente to be scaling in and just taking another fucking easy trade towards these lows. Because look what we have here, equal lows are easy fucking target. Easy target. This is beautiful price action that we got today. Beautiful price action. Very beautiful for August, bro. This shit is a textbook 50-minute setup. This is pretty much textbook setup. Beautiful. Let's make some preparations in case we actually get this setup. Stop loss would be, oops, no. Advanced, so advanced stop loss would be above the high. I'm down to do about $2. Oops, that's not what I want to do. I'm down to do like $2. We're gonna take profit on this low, like a short-term scalp. We make like another 4. We have like a solid 2R. I'm down if we get a proper entry lower and proper inversion. If we don't, hell nah. But it's up to price really at this point. And this one we're still not touching. It's either going break even or really filling this big ass gap, which I still think is gonna do. So let's see. I just still want to see that inversion, but for now we're not necessarily, you get what I mean, respecting that. I'm not scared of this consolidation. All this is the only pivotal and only important area in price read right now. Again, equal lows here. Look how beautiful these equal lows are. Very fucking beautiful equal lows residing where we generally in around the area we close. That's why I would be confident. And also, yeah, this is just textbook. If we manage to break, this should be a no hesitation trade again, and whatever happens. I don't think I would regret taking this trade even if it ends up in a loss, because it's just fucking textbook. It's very unlikely for us to hold these irrelevant London lows on a long term basis. Yes, to react short term how we did here, to react to retrace, sure, but other than that, I still think we should be clear on the delivering lower. We switched order flow, we switched structure. We're holding strong 50-minute gaps, maybe even the hourly we don't have. See, this is the power of scalping. Here on intraday we wouldn't have had any single setups, while on the 50-minute this is such beautiful price action, right? We're looking a bit bullish right now, but still, it's all good. It's all goody. I'm gonna look on my phone. I'm gonna go smoke, and yeah, almost said the N word again. I don't know why, bro. It's like I'm a fucking brain damaged retard. Isn't that like the same thing? For now, it looks like we're gonna get tapped out break even, but it's all good though. got rejected a bit, but it doesn't really matter much. I still believe, somehow I still believe we're gonna break lower. Maybe I'm a slightly biased, but look how we're holding that. If we zoom out, look at these rejections that we get, bro, on this. This is really fucking good. On, because we keep getting rejected above the 50-minute AVG. So for me, this still looks like it's gonna break lower. It's the exact same pattern we got here, the exact same pattern, and the exact same pattern we got on the trade on gold. I don't know why we had so many things like this, but look at gold, bro. When gold goes in the main bias direction, it very rarely fucking mitigates. Look at this again. It didn't come in this AVG, bro. Like, this is what the thing I kind of hate about gold, though. We're probably gonna get that. I'm a bit hyped because it's a good trade, this one as well. So we're just waiting on the close. We're being patient. But this, I'm hyped because price action was so fucking beautiful here at a triple top, you can call it. Look at the first shoulder head. Look how we respect the second shoulder here. That's where we entered. That's where we targeted London lows generally and overall this 50-minute AVG. But now we're targeting that 50-minute. If we haven't been able to reach it in the first move, we're very likely to reach it on the second, if we break, of course. And we do have to be careful at Trump at 6:15, which is 1 hour and 5 minutes from now. But this is like 6 pips. Come on, price prints this in 5 minutes, legitimately. So yeah, you look like we're breaking. So I'm just trigger finger, just ready. But I do want to see a proper close. Normally you can call this buy side. I wouldn't call it because of the 50-minute AVG, right? This is good, bro. A really good potential trade. Another potential really good trade. And this is generally how I realized. Also, I was looking at Nasdaq as well. This is a good sweep here. Ooh, this can be a good sweep. Look at market open again, bro. Market open is so fucking bullshit. But off the sell side, this can be a good trade higher. But it's a lot of resistance. I would at most be targeting this, but I definitely wouldn't be trading Nasdaq. It doesn't look great for me here. So this is realistically how many opportunities I have in a day when I'm scalping. Usually 2 to 3 trades per day, high quality I'm talking. We had 1, we had 2, and we had 1 more here which I missed, but that's all good though. Still stalling a bit. We'll see. Maybe we come back and sweep the buy side and then break lower. It does depend, but I do want to see some momentum. If we don't get some momentum below these lows, I ain't gonna enter this. But still gonna be patient on this though. Patience, patience, patience. So our close was actually good. Now I'm realizing, because bruh, being stuck in a trade for another 1 hour and a half in a scalping, where scalping usually prints very, very fast, is just pointless. It's stupid in a sense. Let's see if we break. Good start, but I am gonna wait for the candle closure. Good start, definitely, for the move lower, but we need to see some momentum. As long as we don't see some momentum, and as long as we don't close below this AVG, our trade is not valid. We do start getting some momentum, which is a good. Ooh, it's good. We're looking good, but I'm gonna be patient. Remember, patience, patience, patience. Even if it goes like this, it is what it is. I'm still gonna wait on that retest. I'm not gonna market execute on the first candle that we have. So I'm gonna wait for a nice retest. I'm gonna wait for the candle to close. See, you just don't want to rush into execution. I do need to see this candle close. Like now, our entry got invalidated by this close. See how you could have gotten trapped really easily if you're not patient to wait for that close. So if the next candle closes at a decent relevant price around this inverse, I am gonna execute. But if not, see, we're bullish, at least for now. Is I'm not gonna say we will not be bearish, but for now we're still rejecting. So our entry is still invalid. When we get rejected, our entry like this, it's invalidating us. Why? Because it's way more unlikely for us to hold bearish when we close like this, right? So this looks very weak on the bearish side, so we will probably actually come back to sweep this high or come for some sort of retracement around that area and maybe then later break it. But for now, it doesn't look like it wants to break. Looks bullish. Our entry got very nicely rejected here. That's why we need to be patient, because look at this. Imagine we would have entered here out of FOMO, out of whatever the reason might have been for us entering here, right? It's not that the tree will not work. It doesn't fully invalidate that, but for now it invalidates our entry, so we cannot enter yet. That's why it matters to be disciplined, because look, this would have been our trade. If we would have executed out of FOMO or out of, I don't know, impatience of or being hyped about the trade, we would have already gotten almost stopped out. So we need to be patient on this, bro. Wait for the candle to close. That's the perfect example of it. I don't think realistically we're gonna get the entry right now. Like, we should have broken lower and we had very weak bearish side momentum. Maybe after we take buy side, but I'm not sure at this point. It doesn't really look like it's gonna give us our trade necessarily, in a sense, but we gotta see. We keep rejecting of that 50-minute gap here, but we keep rejecting of this as well. So until this gets broken, there is no other trade from us, and we'll still have these this really small runner that we have. But yeah, now we have this as a bonus confluence, but again, this gap here doesn't change the fact that I'm still waiting for this to get inversed. Doesn't change anything. Now we swept buy side. Now it's pretty much either we are gonna react over the buy side, or we're gonna tap our stop loss on the runner. And yeah, I do still believe in bearish bias here. I still do like bearish bias. We're really good on being bearish, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna be right. We might come for those break-even orders. Again, this area is highly relevant, so we might come for that. Sadly, our stop loss is exactly on this very good FVG, so pretty much our only case is if we start reacting now of this YSL liquidity sweep to be still in that scale in, basically. We already are in equilibrium prices, so in theory we're in really good pricing. We should be continuing lower soon, but we should have been continuing lower there, but we're gonna see. For now, probably okay. Gold is being bearish again, which was good. I was kind of expecting that to happen after we raid London highs, because we do have a hourly FVG here. Euro still retractive, GU still consolidating, so this might actually still play out depending on how we behave here. But we do have this bullish gap here, so we still want to see some good structure. This still becomes my entry trigger, no matter if we actually printed this. This is not gonna change my entry, because this is still irrelevant compared to this, but it looks very bullish for me here. So yeah, I'm considering moving my stop loss slightly higher here, because I don't know, this FVG looks good for me, so I'm gonna consider that choice. How can I close this panel? I don't want to short anymore. But yeah, this is looking pretty bullish for now. This right here was the pure invalidation point of our trade. But it does depend. If we keep holding this high and keep rejecting buyers and start breaking lower, that doesn't mean we won't have. As I said, I still believe in bearish bias here. but we should be rejecting of this buy side liquidity sweep if we were to be bearish, in my opinion, and also have a valid trade. I do like how we're forming this candle and not sustaining the move higher. This is a good start to seeing that strong bearish intent of the buy side liquidity sweep, but we just got to be pay attention and really watch price. I don't really think like chances go down, probabilities go lower massively now on being bearish as soon as we rejected this 1 minute gap. It's still weird, it's still kind of struggling, so I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm just gonna do the best decision, even though I would hate even taking a small loss here on this trade. I'm gonna do, bro, what are you doing? Let me refresh, but it might be too late. I just want to move my stop loss slightly above that. Oh, it already got stopped out, so I didn't get time to actually close. So we got a $7 win, we're rich, and we got break even on the runner. So that's it for today, right? That's it for today. We had a banger fucking trade. We had main position, main position we closed at around 3R, and our runner got stopped out at break even because we got filled a bit bad here when we entered, but our runner got stopped out at break even, and this was our trade for today. I sadly didn't get time. Maybe it's still gonna work, but we're gonna see. I'm not really considering scaling in, but yeah, this was our day today. Really W day. We made like $10, which, even though it might sound little, considering this account balance is like 20%, 25%, so that's still a very solid amount to be making on a single day. So again, thank you for being here. This is gonna be it for today. This trade I'm actually gonna journal a bit later because I do want to see what ends up happening with price. So yeah, we ended up having a really W day. I'm considering maybe should have I taken partials on the runner, maybe, yes, maybe, but yeah, this was our trade today. Weird enough, we actually ended up holding that London low as an area of reversal instead of coming into this big ass 50-minute FVG, but sometimes price does that. That's exactly why I ended up closing the main position at around here. Crazy hard trade. Could have played out a bit better, but still very clean price action. To make a recap, we traded off a hourly FVG in premium prices and off a 50-minute inverse right here. We sweep buy side liquidity, we swept London highs, then we inverse this 50-minute, and off that 50-minute we took our entry to target this big ass FVG here. Sadly, we ended up taking London lows as a resistance point, but it's all good because we ended up securing our main position right here. So thank you for watching. This was our day for today, and I'm gonna see you tomorrow. It's still very likely we actually hold the break-even area because it's very relevant, but I'm not gonna look to take any single trades. I was looking to take another trade here if we managed to break below, but we didn't. So yeah, still very W day. I just plan on staying consistent. I'm not gonna let results affect me whatsoever. I'm still focusing on being fully consistent. So see you tomorrow.